You have a big goal in mind. You are craving something different. You want to change the way you're using the minutes in your life. And it's hard to make that kind of change when it seems like there's barriers in your life and that all of the trains in your life seem to have left the station. I'm going to hit my mic there. So I learned on myself, and I'm trying to share with others the practical elements in small bite-sized steps of how to achieve big change in your life so that you can start using your minutes in your day in a way that fits your desires, your passions, and your higher purpose. And I look for the little hacks, the little hooks that are the truths in the process. And this is a truth in the process, is getting your path cleared for the project of you is never going to happen. What does happen is much more like the Olympic sport of curling. So if you know curlers, they have weights on the ice, and then they have their brushes, brooms, that they use to put energy in front of those weights to create momentum in that direction. So they're kind of energetically pulling that weight towards them by focusing on the area ahead. And that is actually how it works. And here's why. If you double down on the toxic elements of your life, trying to fix them, you will feed that black hole forever. You will wrestle with pigs. You will be muddy all day, every day. Whether it's an employer, whether it's a toxic relationship, whether it's a dysfunctional organization that you're a member of, as you dive in, dig in, double down with your time to try to fix and handle and make right all those toxic things or just unproductive things in your life, your minutes disappear. Your energy disappears. And if you have resolved to do some big goal in your life, you will have no energy and no resolve if you're waiting till the right time at 7 o'clock at night or 8 o'clock at night to kind of start that project that needs your attention. So what I learned is that it's much more, the image I have in my mind is of curling. So the Olympic game of curling, where it's really where you put your energy, where you put your focus, the opposite, which is the toxic things that no longer get your energy, the toxic things that no longer get your focus, get a little bit quieter because you're a little bit less useful to them, or you are getting pulled in a strong way. You're getting pulled by a positive, forward-focused, growing, building effort that has inspiration, that has purpose, that has connections to new people. And as that builds and grows in your life, it crowds out by default all of the other things. You don't have to spend a lot of time and energy crowding out toxic, crowding out dysfunctional, crowding out time wasters. If you are being pulled by something positive, something that's driven by your passion, your gut, your desire. And so I learned this on myself when I tried different methods, but I had invested so much time in trying to learn how to fix properly with experts, with gurus, with methodologies, to learn how to fix the imperfect things in my life that were using my minutes in the wrong way. Instead of looking at, and I can make a list, there were things like actual objects in my life that were difficult and annoying. Like let's just say, really simple example is your Roomba. Let's say your Roomba is constantly causing you to have to run around the house and change things because your Roomba always sucks up all your power cords or something like that. Like you need to fix that, because that's a silly way to use your time. And it's silly if you're out doing something purposeful and that you're passionate about, and you're thinking, oh, is my Roomba going to eat another power cord? That's not the way to spend your life. Similarly, if you have a very disordered person in your life, you help them, then you try to learn, you try to decode, you try to renegotiate, you try to partner, you try to educate. It's a black hole at some point. One strike, you're out. So if you're giving your time and energy to something that's not making the fair deal work at a 50-50 yard line on the first negotiation, look at it differently. Employers, organizations, clubs, people who call you with just people who don't solve their own problems in their life, people who aren't adulting, adults who aren't adulting. All of these things can consume an hour in a day or 2 hours in a day or 3 hours in a day, and time is all you've got between now and death. the big thing that you want that's going to energize you and get you really excited and jazzed, your passion, your goal, the change you want in your career, the goal that you want to achieve, the level of fitness you want to achieve, the project you want to work on. All of those things need your attention desperately. And so if you've got a whirling dervish in your life, it will draw your attention, but the best thing you can do is treat it like a curling game, which is get right out ahead and put all your energy right out front. Let that thing grow and let that thing become more needy than all the other needy things in your life. And all of a sudden you're building something that you can see very clearly is a better expression of you than minutes wasted on time wasters, and is a higher purpose that energizes you intrinsically in a way that these other obligations just don't. And then you're getting closer to your purpose, and on you go. I'm working on kindedge.com to publish all of these tools that I built for myself in order to really make difficult choices in my life, unchoose anything that I need to let go, that I need to crowd out, and to dedicate energy, it's my dog, to dedicate energy to things that are your higher purpose or your passion or your desire or just is your mojo. So I hope you will join me with Kindedge, and it's a big change journey, and it's not going to be easy, but it's going to be fun. Peace.